Welcome back. In the wake of a United Nations report that suggested that the Sri Lankan army shelled civilians during the final stages of the separatist war, the state's main opposition leader has said the central government should apply pressure on Sri Lanka's president to stand trial for the war crimes. She said if India does not help now, it will be seen as helping the Sri Lankan government deny dignity to the Tamil population there. Ms. Jayalalitha also said India should lead an international effort to ensure that Colombo treats all of its citizens equally. And taking off from where he left yesterday, the DMDK's Vijay Kant has now come out with a fresh set of demands. Captain has now urged the centre to ensure that it supports a possible UN resolution to make Mahinda Rajapaksa stand trial for the war crimes. He slammed M. Karunanidhi's latest statement in which it was quoted that the DMK was always for a separate Tamil Ilam, alleging that the DMK chief had failed to serve the interests of the Sri Lankan Tamils despite being part of the union government for a long time. The Chief Minister Karunanidhi also spoke today about the Indian and Sri Lankan relations, saying peace should prevail.
இந்து நேரத்தில் தந்தை செல்வராயன் காலத்திலிருந்து 50 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலாக தனியிடம்தான் எங்களுடைய குறிக்கோள். அதனை அடைவதற்கு முன்பு இலங்கையில் தமிழர்கள் சிங்களவர்கள் இரு சாராருக்கிடையே சமத்துவ நிலை உருவாக வரைமுறைகளை வகுக்க வேண்டும் என்பது நாங்கள் வற்புறுத்தும் வேண்டுகோள்.
Back to news from the city. A student from an engineering college here in Chennai committed suicide this morning, allegedly due to depression caused by overflowing arrears and lack of attendance. The boy was completing his course at the Thangavelu Engineering College. The body was first seen by his roommate when he returned after writing his exam. The victim is known to have had 9 arrears in 2 years. College authorities had fixed up a meeting with the boy's father, who reportedly declined to appear for the meeting. But this is not the first in this fortnight alone. Just days after D. Ilayaraja, a student of the Vyasarpadi Ambedkar Government College, committed suicide for being denied an examination hall ticket, allegedly due to his poor attendance. Now a fact-finding committee consisting of members of the People's Union for Human Rights has come out with a report that suggests that the college administration is to blame in most cases of such tragic deaths. The committee is now demanding that the college arrange for a re-examination as a special case and provide adequate compensation to the family of Ilayaraja. Now, many hate groups have emerged on the web against Suresh Kalmadi, former CWG Organizing Committee Chairman, indicating the rise of anti-corruption social networking crusaders. This, of course, follows the huge support Anna Hazare's campaign received on the web during his hunger strike regarding the Lokpal bill.
When I was a child, all the rich people lived in Mumbai or Delhi. Now they all live in Tihar. Kalmadi enters Tihar. One small step for man, one huge leap for Indian kind. This is the high note on Twitter since Suresh Kalmadi's arrest. Not too different from Facebook, where half a dozen anti-Kalmadi communities have mushroomed. Finally, the main culprit of the CWG scam, Suresh Kalmadi, is behind bars. Hope investigations will tighten its noose around Sheila Dikshit as well. Surprisingly, the tweets and posts on 2G are a distant second, even these mostly tied to Kalmadi. Kalmadi, Kannimoi, Karim Morani, Kalengnar TV, Kusegao. I'm beginning to think Ekta Kapoor is directing them all. Kalmadi's arrest and Kannimoi's charge sheet is not enough. All should be punished if proven guilty. The overwhelming buzz during the Anna Hazare campaign clearly not an exception, as the social network campaigners seem to be more and more active on every anti-corruption platform. An NDTV Bureau report.
So as Delhi's Tihar jail currently boasts of a long list of tainted VIPs, right from A. Raja to top corporates, what's really the life like behind bars for the A-listers? Here's a look.
The internet is abuzz as Delhi's Tihar jail is fast turning into a VIP zone. From the corridors of power to 15 by 10 feet jail cells, life for A. Raja and the telecom bosses charge-sheeted in the 2G case has changed in a way they would never have imagined. They begin their day at 6 a.m. It's lights out at 11 p.m. For breakfast, they are given a cup of tea and 2 slices of bread. Lunch and dinner comprise 1 sabzi, dal and some rotis. They're also allowed to buy food from the jail canteen. They've all been given 2 bed sheets and 1 blanket each. They sleep on the floor. Their cells have an attached bathroom, a ceiling fan and a TV set. They can watch TV from 12 to 3 p.m. and from 7 to 11 p.m. As they're under trials, they have not been assigned any work. Besides the new VIP batch, there are the high-profile convicts who've been in Tihar jail for years, many of them undergoing life imprisonment for murder. They have to perform some work or the other from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. Not just that, they also have to attend various educational and cultural programs held inside the jail premises. Manu Sharma, convicted in the Jessica Lal murder case, works in the jail factory that makes furniture. Vikas Yadav, son of UP politician DP Yadav, convicted for the murder of Nitish Katara, is an assistant at the computer lab. R.K. Sharma, the IPS officer serving a life term for the murder of journalist Shivani Bhatnagar, works at the jail library. Never before has the high-security Tihar jail in Delhi been home to so many VIPs. The authorities often complain about overcrowding. The prison complex has close to 12,000 inmates in its 9 jails. And life for these high-profile men in those congested premises is a far cry from the life of luxury they were used to till not so long ago. In New Delhi, Neha Khanna for NDTV.
Staying with national news, the last rites of the late Satya Sai Baba concluded at Prashanti Nilayam Ashram in hometown Puttaparthi after 4 days of state mourning, and over 4 lakh devotees poured in to pay their respects in the last few days alone. Only the Sai Trust and family members attended the actual Samadhi process. The actual burial took place as a private affair behind curtains. Devotees are now allowed to pay respects for the next 2 days. The spiritual guru has followers around the world who've been flocking in or even watching the live telecast of the last moments of the farewell to the late Sai Baba. Coming up, the man who scripted the World Cup victory for the men in blue moves over. Meet Team India's new coach when we come back.